Hi there. How are you guys today? Gosh, we already have someone on. Okay, so I'm going to go live on Facebook as well. If you want to join me on Facebook, it's a public profile. It's Andrea Lee, L-E-I-G-H Cox. I'm also going to put the donation link. Thank you to all of you who donated last night. That was really beautiful and surprising. I'm going to put the link to the PayPal account in the description below, and you guys can donate to the PayPal as we go along. So I'm going to put that right here, and then I'm going to head on over to Facebook. Okay, awesome. Do me a favor. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. Go ahead and subscribe now if you haven't. Also, I have a sister channel here on YouTube, a health and detox channel, over 3 million views and 18,000 subscribers. It's Andrea Cox TV. So you can check me out over there as well. And I'm going to go over to Facebook now. Let's see here. Hi there. Andrea Cox here. How are you? I'm going to be patient while Facebook gathers me an audience. I'm a little dehydrated. Ooh, that doesn't feel good. Do me a favor as you do come on here. I hope I did this right. Yay, we have, hi, how are you? As you do come on here, if you can hit the thumbs up button on this video, and also tell me where you're tuning in from in the comments section. So yeah, just hit the heart or the thumbs up button under this video as you come on here. I'm going to do a really quick just health, spirituality read with Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed and Whispers of Healing by Angela Hartfield and Josephine Wall. And I am dehydrated. Drink water. Watch me pick the hydration card out of the health deck. So hey Ray, hey Larry, hey Alexander, hey Mike, hey Jenna, hey Abby. Okay, so do me a favor, hit the thumbs up so I know that you can hear me and see me clearly. I'm Andrea Cox. AndreaCox.com is my health and detox website. The detoxintuitive.com is my spirituality website. And those of you who are following on my new YouTube channel, not Andrea Cox TV, but the Detox Intuitive, thank you and welcome. And I'm live on Facebook under Andrea Lee, L-E-I-G-H Cox. And those of you who are watching on Facebook, I have 2 YouTube channels. One is Andrea Cox TV, and the second one is the Detox Intuitive. I need water. I'm going to head out to get dog food and go to Lowe's and the gym after here. Pray for me because I'm not a Lowe's person. I'm a girl, but I have to get bathroom fixtures or something for my bathtub that I won't be able to fix. And a Phillips head screwdriver, whatever that is, to put on my license plates on my new car. What else do I have to get at Lowe's? Light bulbs for some lighting I use to shoot. So I'm just going to go in and I'm going to do it by myself. I'm not going to ask for help. I'm just going to see if they have a map. Do they hand you a map when you walk in Lowe's? Anyone know? Does anyone know? Do they hand you a map? Let me say hello so you guys know I'm on here live. Hi. Okay, yeah, I hope they hand you a map because Lowe's is I'm just a real girl, you know, a real girl. So I thought we could talk about how to get ourselves out of a funk if you ever get in a funk. I never thought depression was real. Like, this is going to offend a lot of people. I actually really didn't believe in depression. It has a lot to do with the way we eat. And I discovered that depression is very real. Circumstantial depression, especially like if you go through a divorce or, you know, the death of someone, you can be depressed. You can become depressed. So I struggled with that over the past year, and I had to set up a system to help myself because, okay, my deck's in reverse. So never-ending story and new life. Peace, soulmates. So I'm going to do, instead of doing earth, water, air, fire, I'm just going to do a collective quick read because I went on my new YouTube channel last night, The Detox Intuitive, and did a 2.5-hour read. I was like, there was people on there, so I didn't want to stop. It was really sweet because it's a new channel, so I want to support it. To the sea, some of you might be moving in front of the ocean. Observer, some of you may be observing someone else. Some of you might be getting into a relationship and observing someone else to see, you know, how they are. Or unfinished symphony. Some of you may have unfinished business with someone else. Just let that go. Stop talking about it. Stop thinking about it. Serendipity. Someone new might be entering into your life. Round and round. Some of you might be in a cycle. Let it go. Clean it up is in reverse. So I think a lot of us have cleaned up our lives significantly. And when I say clean it up, that can mean a lot of different things. So I'll get to the depression thing in a minute and talk about that and what I did to really help myself out of that. But Roger, come here. Go night-night. Thank you. So clean it up. So getting rid of like clutter in our personal lives and also in our houses. I love this essential oil. It's called Release. This is by Young Living. And I put it on the bottom of my feet and I put it on the back of my neck whenever I need to let shit go. Personal stuff or stuff in my house. And what I started doing a few months ago is I set up an account with the Salvation Army, and every other week they come to my house on a scheduled day and they pick up a bunch of stuff that no longer serves me. So for example, if you have reminders of something, of a person, of a period of time in your life and you want to forget it, get rid of the stuff. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. If you have items in your closet that you haven't worn in a certain amount of time, get rid of it. Just say goodbye to it. Thanks for hitting the like button as you come on here, folks. It increases our algorithm together. If you have, you know, things that are broken, things that, you know, I would never get rid of Lewis or Roger, but I might get rid of like a sweater that has a hole in it, or a dress that has a spot in it, or, you know, like a painting someone bought me or something, you know, that I don't, you know, I would get rid of things, right? So that's really healing. Now let's talk about the depression. And if you're in a funk, I don't like the word depression. Say you're in a funk, like maybe you're not feeling unconditional love from other people. Maybe you're alone a lot. What I did was I made a schedule. I took like a weekly planner, and, you know, you get things on Facebook inviting you to certain events and everything. Like this weekend, I'm going to something at a yoga place in, I think it's in Cardiff or Encinitas. It's like a detachment, like they're going to play music and stuff. It's just to like let stuff go. So I'm going to that, and I made plans. The other day I had lunch with a girlfriend, and, you know, you don't have to display these things on social media. Sometimes it's nice to just go spend time with a friend. You can schedule time to go see your family. You can schedule, you know, your Sunday morning to take your dogs or your kids to the park or the pool, or, you know, schedule your time. If you feel like you're in a funk, get out. That is the best way to get out of a funk. Now, sometimes you need to, you know, you need to go with the flow and you need to feel your feelings. If you feel like you're struggling, you know, maybe you need to go within. But what I did that really, really helped me is I realized I was spending way too much time alone. And about 2.5 months ago, I went and saw my family like on a whim. I drove 5 hours and saw my family. And then I just started scheduling things weekly after that. I also got rid of just a ton of stuff from my house, like literally got rid of things. And I packed up rooms that I was no longer using. Like I packed the rooms in boxes, like I was preparing for a move, or I was preparing, you know, for a new life. So depression can also be, you know, I don't want to use the word healed. I can't use the word healed as a health practitioner, not in the United States, but depression can be helped a lot by keeping ourselves busy and by taking care of ourselves nutritionally. So hydration is key. Adopting a plant-based diet is key. Breathing is key. So when we breathe, you know, we can do a yogic breathing, you know, in, out really quickly. Who is doing this with the, sorry, the gardeners are across the street. Hang on one second. Sorry about that. He always comes when I'm shooting a video. It's like something chimes on his phone. Andre is shooting a video. Go blow the leaf blower. So, you know, setting proper boundaries. But I love this next card, setting the intention to get well. So a lot of times when we're not feeling well and we're depressed, it's because we're not living in the moment. We get stuck in the past. We think too much about the future. We worry about money and our bills that are in the future, or we stay stuck in the past on something that happened in the past, and that keeps us stuck. And it took me a while to learn this, but once I did, it was healing. I thought, okay, I know what I want. I'm going to go for what I want. And if that doesn't work out, then I'm going to go for something new. I was just like, okay, it's a decision, it's made, done. So, you know, when we stay stuck in the past, it keeps us literally stuck in our minds. And it's a mental trap of feeling trapped when really we're keeping ourselves trapped. It's us. You know what I mean? It's no one else. It's us. So we can blame and shame other people all we want. But the truth of the matter is no one can keep you down. No one can keep you depressed. No one can keep you feeling stuck except you. And oftentimes, like, having clarity is finding the clarity within. Finding the clarity within and being able to live in the moment so we don't just stay stuck in the moment. Listen to your body. So I agree with this card to a certain extent. If your body is telling you to eat a gallon of, you know, fatty, dairy-laden ice cream, you probably don't want to listen to your body. But what you can do is you can meditate on what your body really needs, right? And you can go for the vegan, dairy-free ice cream and eat as much as you want. Or you can make a better choice. Hydrate well. So this is very important. I knew this would come up because I am not hydrated, and I can tell because I have little chubby cheeks. So I ran out of the good water we drink here. Even the dogs drink it and have to go and get it today. And so I've been drinking my tea and everything like that. I'm totally dehydrated. Hydration is key. If you feel dehydrated, or if you feel thirsty, you're already dehydrated. So you should never have an actual thirst. That's how hydrated you should be. So we got the card Transform, and we got the card Strength, and we got the card Modify, and the card Awareness. So have the awareness and the strength to set an intention, set proper boundaries, modify your life, get rid of the old so you can move into the new. I'm going to read an excerpt from Never Ending Story and New Life. Sorry, you guys, I decided to do the collective instead of each of the individual signs because I need to go take care of things today. Self-criticism, the wounded ego, unnecessary drama. So again, not living in the present moment, staying in the past, blaming others for our problems, that doesn't push us forward. What pushes us forward is when we let go of our ego and we don't create drama where there is no drama, you know? There is a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt and loss, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing and arrogance, and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. It is the old story whose refrain is that you cannot do this, must not go there, should not say that, lest your world come crumbling down. Today, know that none of this is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie, wants to protect you, and needs to be seen as a victim. Love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story, and the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. So all of us can get, playing the victim, So water signs have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm a triple water sign. We have a tendency to, to get stuck if we don't think something is fair, we get stuck, we play the victim. Air signs, they can get angry, they ghost and, things like that, very childish. Earth signs, they just focus on their money. Fire signs, they just find something new. So, each group of signs, earth, air, fire, water, we all have different ways of dealing with pain. But water signs and air signs definitely need the most work when it comes to not living in our ego. And well, that would be more air signs. And with water signs, not playing the victim, right? So I'm going to continue reading. Sometimes your heart enters into a contract with another that results in pain, not because of abuse or neglect, but for other more complex reasons. Shame, fear of intimacy, and low self-esteem are the greatest challenges to the success of a relationship. Consider how valuable this knowledge is. However, right now, you have an opportunity for an important healing, but you must first reflect on the stories you weave about love, connection, abandonment, rejection, and loneliness. Not only do you need to begin a new story, you need to forgive yourself for telling yourself the old ones. Have compassion for the part of you that believes all those narratives. None of them were ever true anyway. So have compassion for yourself and take as long as you need. If you need a longer time to heal than someone else, then that's up to you. I mean, water signs take the longest because we're cups in the tarot deck, we're emotions. So, we're very, very highly emotional. We love with an open heart. So, it may take you, look, it took me a year to heal. I ended one relationship years ago, a 10-year relationship, and I wasn't intimate with anyone for 7 years. That's crazy, right? So, take as long as you need. This is a time to avoid drama at all costs. Stay positive. Avoid drama. Live in the present moment, not the past, not the future. Don't worry about the bills at the end of the month. Just work your ass off and do the best you can. Don't worry about who your, ex is, whatever, just focus on you. Get outside, enjoy the weather, go to the gym, hit yoga, and do the best you can. Right? Okay. This is a time to avoid drama at all costs, especially when it comes to other people's stuff. Other people's stuff does not belong to you. No. Don't let it weave itself into your heart, your mind, your soul, your spirit. Okay, sorry. I'll stick to this. Other people's stuff is not yours. Your sensitivity is on overload these days, and you're best served by keeping your distance. Your mantra today is not my circus, not my monkeys. All this drama will pass, and you will carry on unscathed and blameless. So I think we've all made the mistake of dipping into other people's stuff and dipping into other people's drama, myself included. And then all it does is make us hang on to things and talk about things too much, and then it's our stuff, right? So the best way to do that is live in the moment. So I gave the tip earlier about getting a planner and making plans for yourself, planning out. My whole weekend is planned. My whole entire weekend is planned. I'm so excited. And it's a very active weekend, and it's full of fitness and yoga. And I know what time I'm going to go to the gym, and I know where I'm going to take the dogs, and I know what I'm going to do, and everything, So everything is planned for me this weekend. And that is a way, and for the past few weekends, that is a way of getting unstuck and living in the present moment. So let's move on to new life. This is my favorite card in the deck. Look at her. She's so happy. She's like, yes. I hope I shaved my armpits. Yes, I did. Good. Yes. So she's so happy. She's got wings. She's ready to fly. She's got a little tutu one piece on. Oh my God, I have this exact piece in my house. It's got a plant on it, this piece. Sweet. I'm going to go sit up on it and take a picture and post it on Instagram when we're done. Just kidding. I might. I actually might. Okay. Do we I can't even see. Let me see real quick. We can have anyone on here? Yay. Okay, new life. Birth of new ideas, growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air, life renewing itself. When spring awakens the world, joy and excitement can be felt all around in your very core. Blossoms burst from trees overnight. Birds return home and sing their glorious song. And nature is full of promise. Miracles beckon on all of us. This is one of those times in your life when new ideas inspire you and new opportunities bring you hope for seeing your dreams come true. All is well in your world, and you have the energy you need to feel renewed. Allow your heart to fill with enthusiasm. Let your light shine, for this is the time of good fortune. New energy enters old relationships, and new relationships are bursting with the sweetness and vibrancy only encountered when winter gives way to spring. This is a time to connect with others and share excitement, passion, and hearts full of joy. This card is very auspicious sign with respect to love and partnerships in all forms. You must acknowledge your inexperience and gently allow yourself to be like the delicate new bud opening. It's okay to admit you may not know something. You are at the beginning of things and haven't yet hit your stride. Be immersed in the newness of it all and don't try to rush the learning process. New life has its own timetable for maturity. Be here now. Life loves you. Okay, so again, self-love. I posted a picture today on Facebook, and I haven't put the caption up, but the caption is all about self-love. And I was lucky enough to grow up with a mom who taught us self-love by example. My mom got her nails done. She took the time to put on her makeup every day. She took time to, make herself even more beautiful than she is. She always kept our house really, really clean and, pretty. And we didn't have a lot of money, but my mom had pretty antiques and she always kept our house like super clean. She, kept her clothes nice. Not washing your makeup off at night to my mom was a cardinal sin. She used expensive creams to grease up her face at night. No chemicals if you guys are using creams. So my mom really taught us girls, I have 2 older sisters, how to love ourselves. So none of us have ever had like major self-esteem problems until we got around someone who had major self-esteem problems maybe, and then put their shit on us. But that being said, that's where we go back to self-love, scheduling, and just cutting out other people's stuff. The people who don't grow up being witness to someone who loves themselves, like having a mom or dad that actually love themselves, I don't know how it is because I didn't grow up with that, but I'm sure it's difficult. But when we love ourselves and we put ourselves first, the world is our oyster because we're able to take care of other people when we can take care of ourselves. I've ran detox retreats for years, and this past year I didn't run any because I wasn't taking care of myself to the optimum that I usually did. And so I wasn't able to take care of others. So it's vitally important that we remember to put ourselves first. And if you don't have a lot of money to spend and you're like, well, Andre, I can't get my nails done. I can't, been there, trust me. You can take a sea salt bath. If you live near the ocean, you can go and do a cold plunge. You can shut the door to your bathroom. If your bathroom's small, it's actually a luxury. You can shut the door and allow the steam to work as a steam room. There's all kinds of things you can do to, pamper yourself. You give yourself a manicure and a pedicure. There's all kinds of things you can do to love yourself. So you can take a walk outside, you can adopt a pet, and that can be your reason to, get outside more. You can do an exercise video on YouTube. You can drink more water. You can make yourself a healthy meal at home. There's all kinds of ways to love yourself. I could go on all day on how to love yourself. And, that's not selfish. It's not selfish to have self-love. It's not selfish to put yourself first. In fact, it's actually very loving to the people in your life because when you put yourself first, you're able to love those around you, right? Right. Okay, you guys, I'm going to go get water, dog food, and head to Lowe's, which should be a real comical experience. Hope they give you a map when you walk in. Thanks so much, you guys. Thanks for liking and sharing this video. Thank you for subscribing on Andrea Cox TV on YouTube and the Detox Intuitive on YouTube. Thank you for going to my website, andreacox.com, and subscribing to my channel or my newsletter there. And thank you for checking out my spiritual gifts and offerings on the Detox Intuitive. And I will see you next week. Okay. And I'm going to keep talking on YouTube. So thanks. Bye. Okay. Are we still on YouTube? Yay, we're on YouTube. Oh my God, we have 16 of you on. Hi, you guys. Thanks for hitting the like button. So I wanted to talk about some of you were having trouble finding the private readings. So if you go to the detoxintuitive.com, you just click on spiritual gifts and offerings, and all my readings are listed right there. It's all dialed in. You just click what you want, and you can do it right there. For donations, I'll put my email address one more time. I'm going to start Super Chat on here next week. I had to go through some stuff when it came to monetizing 2 YouTube channels. So you have to go through this approval process and all this stuff. So it was a bit of a time. But if you do want to ask any questions, it's a 25. Self-love is very important. That's right. Oh, you're welcome, Tim. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Wanda. Oh, thank you. I have 2 fur babies. Oh, yay. Thanks, Lisa. Oh, you're so sweet. So I wanted to tell you guys, whenever I do live and you want to ask like a question, it's just like 25 and you go into PayPal, you click the PayPal address and you use the friends and family button there. But I'll have super chat that will start taking care of that. And if you want a longer read, the readings are about 45 minutes to an hour. And those are on the detoxintuitive.com, and you just click on spiritual gifts and offerings. And I'm so grateful for all of you who have subscribed here. My sister channel it's headed towards 18,000 subscribers is Andrea Cox TV, ANDREACOX TV here on YouTube. So you can check me out over there too. I want you guys to have an awesome day. And Instagram, Raw Chef Andrea, and Facebook, Andrea Lee, Leigh, Cox, COX. Okay, friend me over there. All right, you guys, I'll be finishing up the second half of September readings. I'll probably do one tonight. I'll probably do a fireside reading. I might do Leo tonight. And then I'll do probably 3 tomorrow. And then the weekend I'm taking off. Okay, bye.